guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video we're going to be reviewing to New Girl, Season 3, Episode 6, Keaton. I thought this was actually the first perfect episode of New Girl, of the season. I think this was a perfect episode. Besides, since Double Date, I think there hasn't been many perfect episodes, but this was definitely the first, I think the perfect episode of the season, because it had comedy, but also had a lot of heart, and it had a lot of interesting things that I definitely want to talk about, and I definitely enjoyed the way it ended, because it's something that I was really happy that they advanced the plot and had them all in, like, one big plot rather than, separate plots. I don't think it works as well when it's like that. It works better this way. So this episode was about, it's Halloween, and I don't know why they did Halloween this week. They have one more week for Halloween, so they could have done Halloween last week, but I can kind of see why. But basically, we see that Schmidt is, like, in utter misery right now. He's, like, in terrible misery. It's really funny. He's eating junk food, yelling at the TV at how terrible his life is. It's very funny. And Nick and Winston kind of remembered when Schmidt used to do this when he was younger. And basically, it all started when his father, either died or left him. I can't remember what happened here, but Schmidt's father either died or left him, and he was very upset, and he went into, like, a very deep depression. So to get him out of it, Nick basically made this altar, Schmidt's hero was Michael Keaton, and his mother wanted to write him a letter by Michael Keaton, and this was a very funny scene. I mean, it wasn't really something you took seriously. It was very funny. His mother was writing a letter signed by Michael Keaton, but it didn't work. So, but then he started sending letters to Michael Keaton. Turned out the entire time that Michael Keaton was actually Nick. And when he moved in college, Nick continued to do it, and he's continued to do it ever since. So basically, we find out that basically what's going on here is that he thinks that, getting more letters from Michael Keaton will help him out. And we found out quite a lot about Michael Keaton and, what Nick told Schmidt in this episode. Like, he's the one who told Schmidt to break up with Elizabeth. He's the one who told Schmidt to, that love can be a crazy thing and all that stuff. And it was Nick the entire time. And basically what we saw was that they wanted to get Schmidt out of his misery. They wanted to invite him to the party and everything, but it wasn't exactly working out. So Jess decided to dress up as Michael Keaton to, like, surprise him and everything. But Schmidt could tell that it was Jess the entire time, and that he could also tell that Nick hacked into his email account, but he's completely oblivious to the fact that, and I love the scene with the trick-or-treaters. It was very funny. When he's basically, like, trying, when the trick-or-treaters are coming by, and he's like, "Kids, let me tell you something. You need something that's not a treat." And he's, like, lecturing them and everything. It was very funny. This is, like, the best scene in the episode, though, I thought, was the Nick and Schmidt scene, where Nick basically reveals the truth to him, that he is, Michael Keaton. And, we see Schmidt kind of, so what about this time, what about that time? And there was a very funny part where basically Schmidt says, so what about that time Michael Keaton, we saw Michael Keaton at the deli and I winked at him, and Nick said, "Honestly, I can't explain that one. It was just the weirdest day in my whole life." And I thought that was really funny. I thought it was also very funny that the email address was michaelkeatonpotatoes@AOL.com. I mean, that's very funny. I thought that was hilarious. So, in the end, though, basically, Schmidt decides that he does want to move out of the apartment. And you know what? I think this is a good decision for him, because, I mean, he definitely needs that escape from all of this. I think that's really what it was. He needs escape, and that's basically what he needs. He just needs this period of escapism, and that's really what he needs to escape from them, and he basically he's like, "I'll see you later," and he moves across the hall from them. But I still thought it was a very good scene. It was very well done. I thought, it's good to see this, because it's good to see the plot move forward. I really like that. What I also was very impressed with was Cece's plot, which was a little bit more serious than Schmidt's plot. I thought Schmidt's plot was great. It was very, very funny, and I loved it, but Cece's plot was really good, too. Jess wanted Cece to go to this Halloween party, also to have a good time, and she was worried that Schmidt would be there. And she basically said to Jess, promise me Schmidt won't be there while I'm there. Turned out Schmidt was there while Cece was there, and Jess feels bad and everything, and Cece says, oh, no, don't mention it, because she actually felt that she got some closure and was finally able to get over Schmidt. So, yeah, I thought that was also a very great scene, because we basically got to see that Cece has not gotten over them yet, but we do get to see, you know, we did get to see them, we did get to see her kind of just, like, close out her relationship with him, and she's done with it, and I think that's really great, and I really definitely enjoyed that. So yeah, that was basically this episode. I thought this was a really great episode overall. Also, I think it's going to be very interesting to see Coach move in, how this is going to work out. I think it's going to be very funny to watch because we haven't seen Coach since episode 1, and when he comes back, it's going to be hilarious because I remember Coach being very tough and everything, and Winston's more of a softie. I will say that I have enjoyed Winston a little bit more than Coach, but I remember really liking Coach in the pilot, so it'll be interesting to see Coach and Winston together in the same household. So yeah, that's basically it for my review. Let me know what you guys saw this episode. Do you like that Schmidt was the one that moved out? I thought it was a big twist. I honestly thought this was going to be the episode where Nick and Jess broke up and, you know, Jess was going to move out. I thought that's what was going to happen, but it didn't happen. What you guys think of the whole Cece plot? That's it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.